Black Widow, baby. Love you until it hurts.
Oh.
Just to get you, I'm doing whatever works.
What it works.
To your knees, praise Jesus, hallelujah.
You scared motherfucker, go to church.
This is the new intro song.
Until you hate me,
And I'm gonna show you. Show 'em what.
what's really crazy. I'm gonna know better.
Iggy.
Let's do a show to walk a mile in these Louboutins. Are you ready
To rumble. Oh, our thing went out.
And we need to like start immediately.
Okay, that was on.
We're celebrating fall, and that's why we have this. Because it's like 50 degrees today.
Yeah, it's cold. So first like cold ass day.
Wait, Janelle.
What do I do? Oh my god.
It's okay, it's okay.
No, it's not. What do I do?
I don't know.
Should I pour water on it?
Yes.
Wait, no, it's okay. It's gotta burn off. It's okay. It's gotta go. Holy crap.
Okay,
Once it's like,
put my sweatshirt on.
No. It's burning off. Don't do that. Wait, don't move. No one move. Yeah, no one move.
I literally thought this thing was gonna go up in flames.
Yeah, I thought we're like, well, across the studio because we're getting a new one.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to do an inch underneath. I think that's more like a half inch.
Yeah.
I overpoured just a
slap
slap bit. Am I dumb? Hi, friends, and welcome back to the Sesh. Wow, what an intro that was. Just starting it off with a bang.
I am terrified. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. That was mostly my fault, I think.
That was literally, well, you guys saw it on fucking film. I literally was like, oh my god, the flame's gonna go to the ceiling and the ceiling's gonna light on fire.
I know.
Like,
I was just thinking about how mad Josh was gonna be at me.
same. I was like, what do I go do?
Oh no.
What if I
no.
run? Like, Josh, there's a fire.
It's completely fine though, guys. Okay, this is our newest prop. I thought it would be fun to bring it out today to celebrate fall, you know, like have a fireplace. It's cold outside for the first time in a while.
This
so
is
we're
the
like,
first cold day.
you know, we're in our fall vibes. I've got my
I have a
pumpkin
sweater.
foam, cold foam.
And Kendall was like, guys, I have a fireplace. Can we try it out? And I was like, fuck yeah, bring it over. And
I thought it'd be a good addition to our sets. And it looks a little wild right now.
And we had it going for like 40 minutes. So we were just fucking around in here. And then right before we were about to record, we redid it and filled it up too high. Well,
yeah. You have to fill this thing an inch below. And they mean it. And I see why. Because, yeah, as soon as we shook, the tape, the oil,
overflowed a little.
So this is a rubbing alcohol fire pit. I got this thing on Amazon. It's by Coleman. It's really sweet. I love using it, but I've never seen that happen before. All of the rubbing alcohol came out and was under the table. So there's literally flames all over the table. And they eventually just burned off. There's no marks or anything. So
yeah,
hey, 5 out of 5 on this product. Didn't even
Can you
burn
give it a good review?
Yeah.
Excellent review. Did not light table on fire.
I thought I could
Child
add a
safe.
fun,
Let's get
unique,
safe.
you know, cozy element to our shows.
We were about to get really warm.
Yeah, it was
It was a little toasty.
I thought this table was literally going to go up in flames. I don't even know what I would have done.
I
I was starting to think like,
what do
where's
we
the
do?
fire extinguisher in the house? Where's the fire extinguisher? I was
Well, I don't know if you're supposed to pour water on alcohol. I know you're supposed to do. Wow, I can't even talk. I know you're not supposed to do it with gas or oil, but I don't know about rubbing alcohol.
yeah, we need to be careful with this thing if we decide to make this a permanent part. What do you guys think? I'm sure it looks cool. What do you
Yeah.
think of the look of it?
Yeah, I love it. I think
Especially
it's
for
good
the
vibe.
fall season,
Oh, yeah, it's cool.
October. You know,
It's
we won't have it
awesome.
all year, but I think it could be something fun and unique.
It is. I love it.
A little dangerous, but
A little dangerous, but that's what the show is. Welcome
honestly,
the
though,
fuck back.
it had a great recovery.
Yeah.
It's clearly very safe. It absorbs the oils.
Clearly.
The rubbing alcohol.
I'm just so thankful that it didn't get worse.
Oh boy.
Anyways,
Welcome back to our show. We are so
Hello.
happy to have you back.
we are so happy to be here.
We have had the most chaotic day. Like the energy has been off the rails.
Off the fucking rails,
Mercury
dude.
retrograde
Is
just
off
begun,
the
and it's
rails.
really off to a great start here.
Like some wild shit's been going on since it
Just
started.
like thing after thing. Like it first started when my mom got her car stolen.
Oh, yeah.
And then it was just like weird bullshit after bullshit every
Yeah.
single day.
Really weird stuff. Our audio for our podcast keep getting screwed up.
Yeah.
It happened to all 3 shows, I think. What else? Oh yeah, our fucking table almost lit on fire.
Yeah, just that. That was a nice addition. And then this morning we
yeah.
were
Oh my
having
God.
like some problems with a new product that we are launching for our CBD company, Higher Love Wellness. And yeah, you know, there's some good times with businesses and there's some
whack.
Yeah, sometimes where it's just a real struggle and we want to get things right. We're having like some formulation problems and we're just trying to launch this new product that we've been working on for a while and got the sample today and it's not what we thought.
It's not what you thought. But you know what? I feel like every small business especially can relate to that of like not everything goes smoothly, right?
And we're not going to put out anything that's less than perfect,
right?
You know?
Exactly. Yeah.
So
we'll get it right.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
You just need more time, right?
Yep. Everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
Just
I try not to take things too seriously during Mercury retrograde either because it's just...
I kind of like have to expect it, but I don't want to like set myself up for like, I don't want to like manifest even worse, but I also kind of, try and take it like, all right, just ride in the wave, I guess.
Exactly. I don't know. All you can do is ride it.
I feel like this one's hitting extra hard though.
It is.
Mercury is hitting extra hard.
Shit's crazy right now.
I know so many people like in my personal life and online that like have had so many fucking car problems. Like you said, your mom with her car got my car towed.
You got towed.
Adam got a speeding ticket the same day. My friends like have all had like really expensive car like issues. Yeah. You too. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I hate you.
Oh yeah. Can we talk about that? Okay. I want to talk about this. Apparently, I smell some beef here in the studio. Anyone else smell beef?
I smell something on fire and it's not the table.
It smells like
Sydney and Karelly's
barbecuing.
Relationship.
They got major beef.
Beef.
Mm-hmm. We got a comment last week speculating.
Caught me off guard. I was like, wait, why do you hate me? I don't hate you. I swear.
She decides now to bring it up.
I feel like I have to clarify because there were some comments last time.
No, it was like one comment.
Oh, okay. It was just one?
I think so. But it was a novel of a comment. They made it clear they weren't trying to start beef though. But I was like, okay, well, we gotta address it because there's beef. I smell it.
Yeah,
it's well done. Time to take it off the fucking fire and address it.
Well, apparently there was some drama between Karelly and Sydney, according to this person. They said that Sydney had worked for Mile Higher and then Karelly came in and stole her job.
Took it right under you.
So I just want to clarify.
It's crazy. I mean, I didn't even know that story.
Yeah,
that's weird.
How did you not even know? It's wild. Yeah. So Sydney never worked for Mile Higher, but she actually works for our wellness company first and foremost. Not on the. We have two different businesses. We have our media company and our wellness company. Sydney worked for the wellness side, but we all just like to hang out. So she comes and joins us for fun, basically.
Exactly.
But
and we
Karelly has not stolen anyone's job. And Karelly and Sydney just met a couple months ago?
When I first started.
Yeah. And we all get along really, really well. There's definitely no beef between anyone. We hang out all the time. We never stop texting.
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of funny though.
Oh, I was cracking.
Yeah, I thought it was really funny too. I'm like, wow, there's only one mic, so we can only do so much.
Yeah, exactly. That's
like,
pretty jank.
Yeah, let's see.
Why are you guys in each
like,
other's laps? Like you said before, you're like, we're gonna start the episode in each other's laps.
I think
and
you
he
should
sits on Karelly's
have
lap.
your arms around each other the whole episode so you can both share the mic and just like
pull your headphone over both of your heads.
Just get as close as possible. Yeah, it's pretty jank that we only have one mic set up right now. Our new studio, man, that's the other thing that's been stressing us out.
Oh, yeah.
There's been so many complications.
That's another Mercury retrograde thing.
Yes.
The table.
Yep. We got a very cool table made for the Mile Higher set, and it came in this week with a huge chip on it. And that really freaked us out. I think it's going to be fine because it's off camera and we're going to make it work
underneath.
But we've waited a long time for this table, so we're not just going to send it back.
Yeah.
Our sets are taking a long time, but they're going to be worth it.
Oh,
but it's going to
totally.
be like almost 6 months of working on them before they're ready to go.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But they're going to be awesome.
They are.
Yeah. Someone commented, I think it was on Mile Higher this week and was like, are you guys planning to move studios? I remember a long time you guys mentioned that. I was like, yeah, we are.
We have the space. We just
still working on it.
Yeah, there's a lot to do.
That goes into it, and we want to do it right.
Exactly.
I'm really proud of us for not rushing it.
Me too. Because we've rushed things in the past and it hasn't gone well.
No, it has not gone well.
We've learned it's better to wait.
Yeah.
Are you getting scared of the fire pit again?
A little bit. I just keep having flashbacks of it getting really tall.
Yeah, that got really scary really fast.
I was like, oh, dude.
I was like, what am I going to tell Josh? He's going to be so mad.
Same. I know. I was like freaking out. I was like, do I run in right now and be like, Josh, the studio's on fire? right after we're like dealing with this huge product bump in the road, if you will.
Yeah. Bam.
Yep. Yeah, a little scared.
Just add a little spice to the day, you know? But we have a good show for you guys planned. I need to laugh. I need to have some fun and just hang out with you guys.
I agree.
You know, just kind of check out. I'm sure a lot of you are following everything going on with Brian Laundrie and the search for him, and Dog the Bounty Hunter's involved now. Like, talk about Mercury retrograde. Who saw all this coming?
I know.
It's so wild.
I know. Yeah, it is crazy.
I have a feeling. Do you think who's going to catch him first, FBI or Dog, in your opinion?
Probably Dog. I would assume
so too. That's my guess.
But I keep having these weird vibes that it's going to take a long time. But I don't know.
It could be.
I don't know.
He said he's giving himself till November to get him.
Oh,
could take a long time.
Wow, that's weird.
I think it's going to be Dog.
Yeah, I do
think
too.
so, too.
Well, the thing is bounty hunters are able to do different things. They're allowed to take anonymous tips, which is big because the police can't do that. So a lot of people don't want to give information because they're afraid they're going to somehow be pulled into it or whatever. So he can follow up on that, and then he has less rules, but then he can't make arrests.
Sure.
So he's working hand in hand with the FBI now. But I think he's going to be the one to track him down because that lead, it just came out this morning. Sorry, we're going into true crime mode.
That's right.
I know a lot of you guys follow this stuff. Yeah, totally. So I wanted to talk about it because it's all I've been thinking about lately. It's been just the craziest thing to watch. But it just came out today that the Laundrie family or the FBI did not know about them checking into Fort DeSoto campground.
Really?
Yeah. So Dog... They didn't know until Dog brought that to their awareness because it was a lot for a while. People were like, "Oh, well, I'm sure the police already knew that. I'm sure the FBI already knew, and they were just keeping under wraps."
Know that?
They didn't know till Tuesday.
How did he figure that out?
Because he can take anonymous tips.
Wasn't it somebody that they claimed that they saw him leaving below, like, or wherever where is
multiple
he staying?
People
like he goes at a certain
lead
time.
That they saw the Laundries there.
Yes.
And then there was a family that camped next to them,
right,
and actually looked back at their photos and found a picture with Brian walking in the background.
That is so
he's been there so for
eerie.
Sure. And they confirmed it was Brian.
Yeah. And then last night, Dog's team and his daughter both confirmed on news interviews that they have recovered items they believe are Brian's at the campground. They're just not saying what it is that they found, but they believe it's his and they believe he's still there. So we'll see.
Oh,
the mystery goes on. It's just been the most wild thing.
It really is.
But the Petito family's just been so inspiring, and
they're amazing.
Yeah, I'll get more into this in future. We're going to do this on Mile Higher next week and on my channel. I'm going to talk about it again just because so much has happened since we've last covered it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah,
crazy.
It's crazy.
Changing
New
by
stuff
the
is
day.
Yep, exactly,
Yeah.
by the hour. But anyway,
I guess that's our first spicy topic, but we have more. We do have more.
Sure do, baby. Lori Loughlin, she's back, guys.
Is it Loughlin or Loughlin?
Oh, I don't know. Loughlin.
I thought it was Loughlin, but I might be wrong on that.
I don't fucking
think it's
know.
Loughlin,
Anyway,
too.
Lori,
I don't know.
Miss, get your kid into school at any cost. Fake the rowing team.
Fake the
Anything you
rowing
have to do to
team.
get that clout with your friends.
Gotta get that clout.
Yep.
As Austin McBroom would say. After serving 2 months in prison last year for her role in the college admissions scandal, Lori is ready to start acting again. Yes, that's right. We love that.
Did you see that coming?
Yes.
Really?
1000%.
I kind of thought she'd like hide in shame for a bit.
Absolutely
So
not.
soon though?
Yeah.
Like it's soon.
It is soon, actually, but
she
no, I'm
probably
not
needs
surprised.
money now more than ever, right?
I don't know. Who knows? Maybe that's why she's doing it. I don't know how much Great American Country Network is paying.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so this was a Hallmark show originally, so this is a follow-up to a Hallmark show?
Okay, it's a spin-off of a show called When Calls the Heart. And now
my grandma loves that one.
Really?
Yes,
Okay, there
she
you
was
go.
talking about When Calls the Heart.
So then you should have her watch the new one, When Hope Calls, which is premiering December 2021. And yeah, it's on Great American Country Network.
So Hallmark dropped her, and Great American Country was like, fine, we'll take her then. That's fine. We'll do it.
Yeah, it's great.
So she's going to be back on it. So that'll probably bring in a lot of publicity for them. It's honestly probably a smart business move by Great American Country Network, which I've never even heard of that.
But how many people care enough? Like, would you watch it?
No, but enough people will care just
to
want
see
to
her.
see her and like see the spectacle that they'll tune in. Probably
Let us
bring
know
in
if you'll
better
be tuning
ratings.
in, guys. You're going to have any watch parties? Let us know.
I
Invite
highly
us.
doubt any of our Seshies are going to watch this.
Maybe.
But maybe.
You don't know. I guess
don't know,
since
man.
her
These
release,
Hallmark
there have
shows.
been rumors. And a judge on her case approved her request to receive a passport to Canada where she is filming. So she's allowed to do whatever the fuck she wants. She's going off to Canada.
Also,
I guess her time is served now.
her daughter, Olivia Jade,
yeah,
she's on Dancing with the Stars.
I
Yeah,
know.
she's like,
Ew, really?
Yeah, and I think she's like doing like not bad. I mean, I don't know. I think it just started, but so I don't know. But
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, she's on there.
You've watched it.
Yeah,
She's
I watched
young
the
to be
first
on
episode,
there.
and she's not bad. I'm not gonna lie, but she's really small, so the guy was kind of like throwing her around, but
Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Seems like they're kind of getting rewarded for all this. I mean, would Olivia Jade have been invited to do Dancing with the Stars without all of this scandal and her name being so big because of it?
No, I'm not surprised they're getting rewarded because they're rich white people.
Yeah.
So it's like
Not
a lot of
shocking.
times when you do something stupid like a white collar crime like that, then if you're famous and white and rich, then you kind of like almost get rewarded in a sense because you get more publicity and you can, if you have money, you can buy your way out of whatever.
Yeah.
So
True.
I don't know.
That's the way that the world goes round. I'm getting ready for the Great American Country Network.
Maybe they'll invite you on.
Okay.
Oh my god, the fire's getting a little big. Sometimes it gets a little taller. I get fucking scared.
It's when we move too much. The thing is, this table is on like stilts.
It's not
so it's
great.
the shakiest table in the world.
And we have a fireplace on it. Okay. Anyways, moving on to a Britney Spears update.
I don't know if we thought this through too much.
No.
But I really like it. I mean, it's giving me great vibes.
And I love fire. Like, I'm very fascinated with
It
the
is
whole
a great
thing.
ambiance.
If
it's
I was
fantastic.
a viewer, I'd like to watch it so I can look at the flames while I hear them
I
speaking.
agree. It's
you
very
know?
ASMR-y.
It really is.
Yeah, it's really nice. Let's just hope it stays this way.
All right, for our second spicy topic of the day, we have a huge Britney update. I'm sure many of you already know this, but Jamie Spears has been removed from the conservatorship.
That's right.
That is amazing news. And, you know, battle's not over, but this is a huge step. And clearly it's headed in the right direction. The judge had just kicked his ass right out.
Yeah, on September 29th, which was yesterday when we were recording this. So that is so awesome. He will no longer be managing her estate. And yeah, it's huge. I mean, she still, like you said, is under a conservatorship. They actually designated a guy named John Zabel, who we've talked about before. He's a CPA, and he is now her temporary conservator of the estate. And it's cool because Britney and her attorney were the ones that chose him.
Yeah.
Well, like recommended that the judge appoint. So,
yep. So things are definitely moving in her favor. This was a huge win for their team.
yep. It's amazing. But one thing that's creepy as fuck, dude.
This
just
wild.
came out. So Britney's attorney accused Jamie of placing a recording device in her bedroom. It says, quote, "We learned Mr. Spears did something unfathomable. He instructed a security team paid for by my client, Britney, to place a listening device in Britney's room." And Jamie's lawyer
shit.
is saying that it's not evidence, it's rhetoric.
Okay. Well, I'm sure it's true. With all the other shit you guys have done to
Dude,
her,
she was
not
paying
surprising.
for it.
Yep. She's been paying for everything forever. These people have just been riding on her coattails for years. It's disgusting. It's her own father.
My God.
Yeah. And this was exciting too to see because Britney didn't get to completely acknowledge it exactly how she wanted to, obviously, but she did make an Instagram post.
Oh, yeah. She was like, I feel like free for the first time or something like that.
So she posted a picture from a cockpit of a prop plane. And it said it was her first time flying a plane. You know, it's just a prop plane. She wasn't actually driving or flying. But she said, "Geez, I was scared. P.S. Bringing the ship home. JL. Stay classy, beautiful people. New pics coming soon."
Yes, queen.
But this turns out to be a response to Jamie Spears' post that she had made beforehand. And she posted an Instagram picture and said, "Fun weekend with this amazing group of girls. Took home the boat. Thanks for having us," because she was on a boat. So Britney's response was bringing the ship home.
Oh, bitch.
And posted the same emoji. Yeah.
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Who's laughing now?
How heartbreaking, though, to see how this family has just completely dissolved to greed. And
yeah, it's terrible. It's really sad.
No care for her at all.
And it makes me wonder how many other people are in this situation.
Tons of people. And let's just hope that, you know, educating more people about conservatorship brings more awareness to those cases. And maybe Britney, if one day when she is free, maybe she will want to speak for others and, you know, kind of be a voice for that community.
Totally. Yeah, I guess on November 12th, there's another hearing for Britney Spears to end her conservatorship altogether. Yep. So we'll see if that happens. And then there's also another hearing December 13th when the judge is going to address financial matters and additional petitions, because there's more than just this that she's dealing with. So
I'm sure there will be things for years, just past issues. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, it's really exciting. I guess he is appealing it though, their side. That's going to be.
Of course.
Good luck with that, sir.
You suck.
Just step away. God, I can't imagine continuing to push after all that. But
I know,
wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's very exciting. And really kudos to all the people out there who have been behind Britney from, you know, years before everyone else knew about the Free Britney movement. People who have been outside of court giving us updates, you know, following every single bit of this and pushing it through. Like Britney's fans are amazing. It's incredible what they've done. The Free Britney movement has been really cool to watch play out.
I feel like
to see this ending like this,
it wouldn't have happened without their like public outrage.
No. Yep. I completely agree. So there have been a few new documentaries that have come out just this past week.
Yep.
And we were considering doing an episode talking about it today, but we wanted to see how this all played out in court.
Yeah.
So we're going to possibly do that next week. Talk more about how things, like what new information have come up in the Netflix documentary. There's a part 2 in the Hulu documentary. Yep. And then CNN also put out something as well.
Yep, exactly.
So we're going to check all those out.
Yeah.
And if you guys would like to see an episode, give us a thumbs up.
I just can't wait for her to be able to like really come out and if she chooses to.
I'm sure she will.
You know,
that's true though. Maybe she won't.
I don't know.
We'll see. She definitely doesn't have to. I could see why you wouldn't want to at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. We will see.
We shall see.
All right.
So anyway, we are going to be playing a little Am I the Asshole today. You guys have been requesting that we do some more of this. Last time was really fun.
Yeah, we like them. They're fun for us to do, and you guys seem to like them. So we'll get into that. But first, we want to think of the sponsors for the day. Okay, who here turned 18 and then got a bunch of companies and stores and everyone throwing their credit cards at them? And before you know it, you have a handful of credit cards. You're swiping left and right. And then you check your statement balance. It's super high. You can't afford to pay it off right away. And then boom, you're in debt. I feel like that's such a common thing, especially for young people. They pry on young people, I feel like. But with Upstart, you can totally manage your debt. Upstart is the fast and easy way to pay off your debt with a personal loan all online. Whether it's paying off credit cards, consolidating high interest debt, or funding personal expenses, over 500,000 people use Upstart to get one fixed monthly payment. You get one solid loan and you just make the monthly payment. It's a fixed monthly rate, so you know what you're paying every month. And Upstart knows that you are more than just your credit score, and it is expanding access to affordable credit everywhere. Unlike other lenders, Upstart considers your income and current employment to find you a smarter rate for your loan. I really love this because most of the time when you're trying to get a loan, your credit score is the thing that's looked at the most. And I like how they look at you as a person at whole versus just a number that you are assigned essentially when figuring out if you qualify for a loan. What's really nice is you can do an online rate check that only takes like 5 minutes. So you can see your rate upfront for loans between $1,000 to $50,000. I really like that you can do this all online because it's not as intimidating as going into an actual bank, talking to someone in person. Sometimes that can feel like a little bit embarrassing or intimidating, I feel like. But with Upstart, you do it all online. It's super easy. And you can receive funds as fast as 1 business day after accepting your loan. So find out how Upstart can lower your monthly payments today when you go to upstart.com/sesh. That's upstart.com/sesh. Don't forget to use our URL to let them know that we sent you. We would really appreciate it. Loan amounts will be determined based on your credit, income, and other certain information provided in your loan application. Go to upstart.com/sesh.
Life is stressful enough, so access to healthcare shouldn't be. Luckily, getting birth control is one less thing that you have to worry about with Pill Club, because you'll never have to make a trip to the doctor to get your birth control or wait in line at the pharmacy for your birth control ever again. They provide access to care from the comfort of your home and delivery right to your door in discreet packaging. The Pill Club is a birth control subscription prescribed by a medical professional and delivered straight to your door for free. The Pill Club carries over 120 FDA-approved brands, and most brands of birth control are free with insurance or Medicaid. Otherwise, prices start as low as $9 per month without insurance. The Pill Club delivers birth control right to your door for free in discreet packaging. It's so awesome and convenient. And what's great is their licensed medical team is just a text away. If they deliver it right to your door, it's in discreet packaging. And what's great is their licensed medical team is just a text away if you have any questions. So skip the office visit and waiting in line at the pharmacy and join the club instead. Right now, when you go to thepillclub.com/sesh, the Pill Club is offering a $10 donation to bedsider.org, and that applies for every Sesh listener who becomes a patient. Your donation will help low-income individuals get access to birth control through bedsider.org. That's thepillclub.com/sesh to get your first birth control care package, and donate to help more women in need of affordable birth control. Remember, that's thepillclub.com/sesh, and you must use that link to make your donation.
Okay, Kendall's relighting the fire, so I'm nervous. Kendall, don't fill it up too high.
I won't. There's only this much left.
Okay, good. Because that was fucking terrifying. Okay.
All right, the fire pit burned out all of its rubbing alcohol, so I'm going to add a little more, but this is all I got left. Trust me, it can't be dangerous because there's not much left. I don't know if we're going to be able to make this a permanent addition to our set. No, it's going to burn right off.
I'm just going to wait like a minute.
It adds such an ambience, whatever.
Wow.
You know? I love that shit. I love a good ambience.
Wait, I don't think it's ready.
It is ready.
Okay,
Trust me, I've been lighting this thing every night for like a week.
Guys, this really fucking scared
Well, we
me.
better go fast because we don't have a lot of burn time on that.
Ready? Once it stops burning, we stop recording. Here we go,
that's
baby.
Right.
First one is, am I the asshole for applauding my neighbor's, quote, nighttime activities?
Oh, and by the way, if you didn't know, this is from Reddit.
Yeah.
It's a thread on Reddit. It's great.
Oh, and I was going to ask you guys, if you have any other threads on Reddit that you think would be funny or interesting to respond to or react to, let us know in the comments below, because I'm trying to look at other ones that would be funny to do a show on. So let us know. Okay. A few nights ago, my wife and I were woken up by the neighbors in the apartment above ours very explicitly and loudly trying to expand their family.
Ooh.
Spicy. They must have been going at it for over an hour, and it was fairly frustrating as I had work the next day.
Oh, that is annoying.
Can you imagine? After they were done, I played an applause track through my Bluetooth speaker, held it up to the ceiling to try and make them aware of the relative thinness of our floors. I found out today that they have reported me to management for harassment.
What?
So Reddit, am
That's
I the
such
asshole?
a nice way of dealing with it. Like, just so you know, make a funny joke about it. I would appreciate that way more than people banging on their thing or
like
reporting
going up
me.
there and seriously,
Whatever.
why don't you report them for
I would
having
think that's
loud
funny.
sex to management?
I don't think he's an asshole.
He's like, hey, I have work tomorrow morning. These people are going at it like rabbits. What the fuck?
He's so annoying.
No, I don't think you're the asshole. I think it's amazing. I think that's hilarious.
I think he's the asshole.
You think he's the asshole?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I
Really?
think he's the
Why is
asshole.
that? Why is he the asshole?
Because I live in an apartment as well. And
So you're the people that have loud sex. Is what both of you are saying.
well, I'm just saying, like,
Go to the mic. Go to the mic. Wait, sorry. Sydney, go to the mic. Get as close as you can.
No, I'm not that loud person, but maybe I'm not against it.
Maybe you are.
I'm not against it. Okay, so what?
no. Yeah, so I think he's the asshole because, like, that's, I don't know, like, you live in an apartment that just comes with living in an apartment. You have shared walls. Of
That's
course,
a good point.
You're gonna hear people, like, people are, like, they're adults and they're having
True.
sex in their own place.
I think he
True.
would have been an asshole if he reported them or
Well,
yelled
I
at
don't
them
know.
or banged
I
on the
would've-
ceiling. I
yeah,
think making a
I
little
don't
joke
know.
is kind of a clever
I would have been
way.
really embarrassed if had I heard some applause after.
Let me ask you this: if they were playing loud music, is that annoying to you, or would you be like, oh, they're just playing music? Like if someone in your apartment complex is
Or
playing
they're
loud
like
music,
Irish step dancing. Is that okay at 2 a.m?
Why not? I mean, yeah.
So you think
I
it's
used to
just
have, I mean, I used
your
to
space?
have these neighbors too.
Yeah.
Like
and
my,
you just
my old
were fine
neighbors,
with it?
they were
I
like
mean,
having loud sex?
Oh, every night. And
Really?
yeah. It was. I mean, it was a
Interesting,
little
huh?
uncomfortable, but like,
You're like, oh,
Wait. I'm
what's
a
the fire doing?
Oh,
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's getting really tall.
Fire moves. It's all right.
Okay.
Keep going.
I'm the person that it's not really okay. It's not fair, but sometimes if I'm watching a TV show and it's loud and they're like thumping, I will go grab the broom and like whack
Sydney,
it.
I am you. I would do
I
the
can't
same thing.
handle it. I mean, I get it. You know, if we're being loud and they want to stomp, that's fair. But then I'm gonna hit the broom on the ceiling if they're being loud.
Like,
so.
I would never report someone, but I
No.
may let them know. And I think the applause thing is a clever
Yeah,
way
that's
to let them
fucking
know that
hilarious.
at least, maybe for their own knowledge, they want to be aware that people can hear them.
True.
For their own privacy,
I
you
guess
know?
that's true.
You
yeah,
know?
I guess
I'd want to be aware.
Yeah.
If I had no idea and people could hear me, I'd kind of like to know.
What I want to know is, did they go to management and be like, hi, we were fucking like rabbits last night. It was really, really loud. And someone rudely played applauding music. Because then as management, I'd be like, well, y'all are both being loud, no?
So they're
Or were
allowed
they
to
like-
play
or-
an applause as loud as they
Right.
want.
Or were they like, oh my God, I was just hanging out and they played this stupid thing to mock me or something. I don't know, whatever. We were just talking or watching a movie.
Yeah, that's a
You
good
know?
point.
I don't know.
I don't
know.
think he's an asshole. That's my overall judgment.
No, I think it's pretty
I think he
hilarious.
could have been much more asshole.
Okay, you're right.
About
I
the
think they're
situation.
both little assholes, to be honest.
Little assholes.
Everyone's an asshole. Okay, moving on. They're all
Moving
assholes.
fucking on. Am I the asshole for naming my dog Brad?
Ooh, I like that one.
So I've always thought it's funny when dogs have human names. Much more amusing to me than giving them obvious names like Spike or Jellybean. Who the fuck names their dog Jellybean?
Well, I'm sure there are people that have done that. Sometimes your dog is a cute little jelly bean. Like, it would be a good name for a chihuahua.
Jellybean.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. Name your dog whatever you want. Who the fuck. Anyways, never had an issue with Brad's name being what it is until recently. My sister got a new boyfriend, and I'm sure you can see where this is going. I don't think I have to even say his name. Well, my sister came over the other day with him and we met for the first time. Everything was all fine and good until he asked what my dog's name was. I laughed a little and said that his name was also Brad. He looked at me for a second and asked if I was joking or not, and I told him no. His name is actually Brad. After this, the whole mood flipped and the remainder of the visit just had an uncomfortable vibe. A while after they left, my sister called me and started berating me for, quote, disrespecting her boyfriend. Honestly, this seems like such a Brad thing for him to do. And I don't think I did anything wrong here, but maybe I'm wrong. Should I have lied about Brad's name so I didn't risk hurting his feelings? Oh my God, that's hilarious.
That's insane.
Why are you offended about a dog named Brad?
First of all, I love human names for dogs. That's like
it's fucking
mostly
hilarious.
what we name our dogs in our family. We had our grandparents name their dog Benjamin.
Yes.
Ben for
Katie,
short. Katie.
Randy, Holly.
Yeah, they all had human names.
Jack.
My dog's name is Bernie.
Charlie.
Sadie, I guess these are kind of like, you know, pet
Charlie,
names.
Maggie.
But still, I guess you don't always hear Brad, but I think it's a fine name.
Brad the dog. That's fucking
love
hilarious.
a unique name. It's funny.
Brad the dog. But why is he
would
getting
this offend
offended?
Brad so much? So Brad's the asshole here, not you.
No, you're not the asshole. Absolutely not. Brad is the asshole.
How weird to be. God, what a red
Having
flag
an
for the
issue.
girl. This guy
To
can't even laugh
clarify,
about the dog's name.
The guy Brad is the asshole, not the
Yes,
dog.
not the
Brad.
dog.
No,
of course
yeah.
not the
He
dog.
didn't do anything bad.
The dog is the asshole.
The human Brad is
Yeah.
the asshole.
Human Brad is the asshole.
And that's very concerning that he can't just, you know.
Get over it.
Yeah.
Like, why are you
Like, why
laughing?
is
If
this
I
a
met a
problem?
dog named Janelle, I'd be like, that's the funniest thing ever.
Completely derailed our time together, you know. He just
Completely
completely
threw
lost it out. He
off
was
the
very
fucking mood.
upset.
So disrespectful. I mean, that makes no sense.
Disrespectful, yeah. How,
That is
it's not
really
what?
odd. That was odd.
Wow. I can't
Yeah.
imagine.
Yeah,
Don't name
Brad's
your
got a fragile
fucking-
ego, apparently.
What a conversation starter, though.
Mm-hmm.
For
real.
have a dog named Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's
good
interesting.
conversation
Amazing.
starter.
That's
Yeah.
a great name for a dog.
What the
Yeah.
hell? Why not? It's good for me. It's good, good enough for me. Should be good enough for Brad.
All right, let's hear what this one's all about. This, I don't know. Am I the asshole for not giving my subway seat to an elderly woman?
Oh, no.
So I am a 27-year-old female, and I live at the end of a subway line. My commute each way is about 50 minutes long, and sometimes I fall asleep on the way home and not worry about missing my stop because I'm the last stop.
Okay. Makes
Okay.
sense.
So they're going to wake your ass up if you're still there, right?
They're like, get off the fucking train.
I had a really exhausting day today, so I fell asleep during my commute home. I woke up to an elderly woman yelling at me in my face in a second language I speak.
Oh.
Neither of us are white, so I just assumed I speak her language. I was also pretty confused at first because I was literally asleep and was woken by this loud yelling. It took me a minute to register and understand what she was saying, and she was loudly repeating, "Hey, you, get up, damn it. Give me your damn seat. Give me your seat so I can sit."
Damn, that's savage.
The subway cart was not crowded, but every seat was taken. Once I understood what she was saying, I was pretty angry. I usually have no problem giving up my seat to an elderly person or women who are pregnant or parents traveling with small children. I always offer when I see someone more in need of a seat, but this elderly woman literally woke me up by yelling at me using less than polite language. So out of anger, I just pretended that I didn't understand what she was saying. I asked her in English, "What do you need? What are you saying?" And when she heard me speak English, she stopped yelling and muttered, "God damn these kids," and just stood there. Then she got off 3 stops later.
Damn.
Am I the asshole? It's been bothering me because I feel like I should have given her my seat. She looked about 60 something, but she was yelling, so I got angry. Understandable.
The fuck?
Answers to some of the questions raised in the comments. I was sitting in a regular seat, not a reserved seat for the elderly, disabled, etc. It was just a regular seat. And I think she targeted me specifically because she had correctly assumed that we are both of the same ethnicity and spoke the same language. Everyone else in the car was white. We looked to be the only foreigners.
I live in a predominantly white country.
Shit.
Interesting. Okay. What do you think?
I think she's the asshole for being an asshole to you.
The older woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
That's like, you can't just yell at people. The fuck?
I mean, it'd be different if she had tapped her lightly and said, hey, do you mind if I take this seat?
Of course.
You know, I'm tired, whatever. And it sounds like she would have just done it.
Yeah. She says she has no problem doing
at
it.
her, get up! Get out of my seat!
Dude, imagine you're like sleeping. This woman's like picks you, the bitch who is sleeping. I would be pissed.
Yeah, of all the people on there,
just
to start
because
yelling at.
they assume that because you guys are the same ethnicity.
That you speak the same language. Oh, man. I don't know. What do you guys think? Who's the asshole here?
I don't know. I feel like the old lady is definitely the asshole because she was sleeping. Like she literally could have talked to anybody. Oh, maybe she couldn't have if she couldn't speak. You know what I mean?
But it says right here, she started speaking English and stopped yelling, and she started saying, God damn these kids. So she did
speak English. So yeah,
at least
she's the
a little
asshole.
bit.
Yeah. So she's the asshole.
Yeah.
I think that's
agree.
ridiculous.
I think the old lady's she's got a problem.
Yep.
Not a problem, but you know, you can't just like yell at someone and say get up and then be like mad at them if they don't.
Yeah, exactly.
To just expect that and demand is so off-putting.
Also, I mean, she's 60-something. She's not that old. Like, she can still stand up for a few stops.
Yeah.
You know what
I mean,
like,
enough to stand there until you can wake someone up gently to tell them you need to sit.
For real.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise,
I think the woman was the asshole there. You can't be that
I feel like
fucking
just
demanding.
because, like, maybe she knew that she could do whatever she wanted because she's older. So she's like, I deserve to, like,
I guess.
I don't like that mentality from old people, though.
No.
That's a very...
No, I think that's totally lame. Like, I think it's okay if she... Yeah, like you said, she's like, I'm tired or like,
just
it's
be
not
honest,
good for me to stand
in a
for a
nice
while.
way to say it.
But then it's weird if there were other people there. Why would you pick the person that's like sleeping? Like, what the fuck?
Well, it's clear why she did it. She explained why she did that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wow.
Lame as hell.
Interesting, but you are not the asshole.
No, I
will
don't
say
think you're
that.
the asshole.
Especially
That's
hearing
wild.
that you'll normally get up for people and
I would have been like, shut the fuck up.
You're not going to be disrespected like that and then
and then be like, yeah, I'll get up.
here, take
Sorry.
my seat. Yeah. What
the fuck?
That's wild.
I'll stand for you even though you're screaming at me. Terrible.
Damn.
All right, next. Am I the asshole for telling a hiring manager that his bald head is unprofessional? God damn.
What?
I'm a self-employed CPA who does pretty good for myself doing taxes for expats. Expats? No idea. Some company, or do we just sound like idiots? We'll find out in the comments. Okay. A buddy of mine tells me his company needs to contract out a CPA for part-time work and good compensation level. Oh, and a good compensation level. Okay, that makes sense. I apply simply because you can never have too much money. Immediate call back within 8 hours of applying. I guess they aren't getting very many applications to work in a podunk rural town after IDA. I schedule a Zoom interview because I'm definitely not driving 68 minutes into the woods to get turned down. I agree. The hiring manager gets on the Zoom call and almost immediately tells me that they wouldn't be able to hire me unless my dreadlocks were cut because they don't embody the professionalism that the company prides itself in. Obviously, I'm not going to cut my extremely neat dreadlocks that I've been growing for the past 12 years now.
What the fuck?
The interview is basically over at this point. I try to politely end the interview explaining to him that this isn't an option for me and that I hope they are successful in finding a candidate that can meet their needs. Here comes the stupid comment. Well, you're pretty young. She says, I'm in my late 20s and have been a CPA for 6 years now. A word of advice, no one is going to hire you if your hair is like that. I agree with him. It was indeed exceptionally hard and impossible for me to get a job with dreadlocks in Louisiana, and that's why I started doing taxes for expats, again, I don't know what the fuck that is, that I met while living abroad. Though I did not like his tone in commenting about my hair, so I politely asked him what makes my hair less professional than his shiny bald head. He immediately ended the call, and I haven't talked to the buddy since then.
Wow. After hearing that, I definitely don't think you're the asshole. When I first read the top, I was like, yeah, you're an asshole.
Yeah.
But no, well deserved. That guy deserved it. Yep.
Shit on his lack of hair. What the hell?
That's just sad that's what the
hair?
hell? Imagine that being an issue for you getting a job.
Yeah, very weird.
Can't even. That's absolutely ridiculous.
I think that's such an old way of thinking. Like times, like it used to be like that for tattoos and piercings. Yeah. Like what the hell? Because you have body art that you can't. For some reason, you're not qualified
still going to
enough.
be, old-fashioned companies.
Yeah, but I mean,
sounds like he
the
knows
way of life
he's worth it though, and he's not going to just accept some bullshit.
When young people come in and take these old people's jobs over, like the times are changing, so you can either get on board or not.
Hop the fuck off the plank.
Get
Goodbye.
the fuck off.
Oh damn, the fire's going down, guys.
You know what? That's okay. We've had 3 fires, 1 extreme in the past few hours. I think it's time to
This
chill.
was a trial run for this, so it's okay.
We need like a bigger one that holds more.
I don't know if we need a bigger one. I don't think that's the solution.
We need more of these. We need 8 of these in a circle.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine? I do really like it though. It was giving me such a vibe, and now it's over.
What
and
if
I'm
we
sad.
like literally had a fire and did like hibachi on the sesh?
That
like a
would be
mukbang?
amazing. We would need a
We're
black top.
having a mukbang, but on
Blackstone
steroids.
is what it's called.
Oh,
We
yeah.
need like a Blackstone.
Yeah. Ooh.
Full blown kitchen in the next studio. You guys just wait.
We're turning this bitch into the Food Network, motherfuckers.
All right. Am I the asshole for not accommodating a child on a plane? Starts out with laughing my ass off. This is so stupid. I was on a pretty long flight and I had the window seat. I don't know if this is important, but I had taken some edibles for the flight.
Nice.
Next to me is a mother and her child who is around 2 or 3 years old. The first incident happened when the mom asked if I would trade seats with her so the child could look out the window.
Okay, that's nice.
I declined and said I would rather sit in the seat that I paid for. And then I proceeded to put my AirPods in and started to watch some New Girl. And I could hear the child cry and be upset that I wouldn't. A few hours later, I was playing a game on my phone and the child was very focused on it. But then, as everyone here probably knows, you get tired of mobile games, so I turned it off. The mom asked if I wouldn't mind keep playing as it was entertaining to her son.
Like, can you keep playing your game, please? My son's into it.
I said no, and as soon as I did that, the child started crying and tried to grab my phone. And I simply raised my hand so the child couldn't reach.
Imagine watching this.
So I said in a louder tone, please control your child, which made the mom grab the boy and freak out at me and started screaming at me that I shouldn't be such an asshole and think it's only about me. Am I the asshole?
What the fuck?
Damn, what do you think about that?
No, I don't think you're the asshole. Why do you have to keep playing a game just to entertain some other kid? You should have had the game for your kid.
The nerve. I could never imagine asking someone else to continue doing what they were doing so you could entertain my
On
kid.
a plane, that's so weird. For me personally, a plane is the last place I want confrontation. Like,
Yeah, seriously.
when you're a plane, you're just trying to like get on, get off.
Yeah,
No?
and you've got to accept, of course, there's times where you want to change your seat.
Yeah.
Like recently, Josh and I weren't seated together. So we had, well, actually, it was weird. I think this woman just could tell that we were bummed we weren't sitting together. So she just straight up was like, do you guys want to switch seats?
people
I
have
can
done
switch
that
seats.
for me too. It's really nice.
Yeah, really nice. And we've asked people before, people have asked us, and normally we just do it.
That's if you're not together, not
Yeah.
because you want a window seat.
Exactly.
The kid and the mom
just
were there.
the kid can't look outside. And of course, there's some people who'd be like, sure, whatever, take the window seat. But I totally get it. You paid for your seat.
Mm-hmm.
You are not here for the child's entertainment or to make sacrifices so this child can behave
Yeah,
manners, you know?
like expecting that,
thinking
everyone's-
that's okay for strangers to
Damn,
accommodate
and then tried
to you.
to grab the phone. I would be
Yeah.
fucking pissed if some grimy
Yes.
random 2-year-old was like, "Give me your phone." Because
Yeah,
I
and
was
the parent
playing
was just
fucking
sitting there
Diner
like,
Dash, and they were pissed.
Excuse me, keep playing. I would like the kid to be entertained. No, that and it'd be one thing if she like screamed at the kid. No, you're not an asshole for raising your
She
phone
said,
out.
"Please control your child."
Ugh, that would be so annoying though. How obnoxious. I mean, some
Started
parents really don't
screaming
have
at
any
her.
awareness. I understand it's hard with a kid on a plane, and like most people are accommodating to the
Yeah.
fact that kids cry, kids whine on planes.
yeah.
Of course, they're trapped in
Totally.
a metal tube and for hours, they're
Right.
bored. But just trying as the parent not, to get everyone else to get on board to make sure that
Yeah.
the kid's happy.
I don't understand why
No.
you're not bringing something to entertain your kid.
Yeah, exactly. If
Bring
the kid
the
wants
kid-
game, give him the game on your
Right.
phone. Download a game, mom.
That's what, yeah, I was actually going to say that. Like, and how uncomfortable would it be if that was me and like this mom was asking me? I would be like, are you messing with me? Like,
Like,
are you joking right now?
It's
Like,
so beyond what
I'd
normal
be like, where's
people would
your
do.
phone? And I would actually hate if someone asked me to move out of the window seat, because if I'm like by myself traveling and I sit in the window seat, I really don't want to move, and I'm like the type of person that's like don't want to cause issues.
Same.
But I would be so confused if someone's like, "Hey, can my kid actually sit in the window seat?" I'd be like, "No, you."
I think it's
don't
a
even
little
know.
strange.
It'd be
It's
so weird.
one thing if you and the kid are separated and, maybe you ask someone and they have, but it's another thing if you're literally just in the same row and they're like, "Can we switch seats with my kid in the window?" And then you sit in the middle or some shit. I'd be pissed. Or in the aisle. Fuck no.
Especially with how flights work nowadays, how most of the time you pick your flight in advance on most airlines, or you pick your seat.
Yeah, and a lot of
a lot of people pick the window seat for a reason.
Yeah.
Like I personally always want the window seat because
Same.
I sleep on planes. I don't like to be awake on them because I'm scared.
I always pick the window seat because I have superstition that if I don't sit in the window seat, then the plane is more likely to crash.
Where'd you get that from? You just came up with it?
I don't fucking know. My weird ass brain. In fact, I do multiple things. Like I only want to order cran apple juice on a plane, you guys. And I've been really stressed out. This is a very big first world problem right now. But ever since COVID, if I fly, it's only Sprite or Coke. And I don't like those. And they don't have cran apple juice. And I'm always like, fuck, I need to get cran apple juice. Otherwise the plane's more likely to crash. Wow, I sound really whack.
No, I think a lot of people relate to that because I feel like a lot of people have weird things like that where you just have to do it in a certain way or you feel like your routine's off and things could be weird.
If I fly, well, because I always have to hold someone's hand when we're taking off. So if I fly alone, I get fucking real weird about it because I'm not going to ask some rando to hold my hand. Can you hold my hand? I'm scared.
Am I the asshole for telling the girl next to me that I won't hold her hand?
This girl next to me was being a fucking nut job.
Wait, when did you last fly? In August?
Yeah.
When I flew, they had a full bar cart. I had because I always get tomato juice on planes, always. Either with some vodka or without. I just like it. Yeah, I had it on the last flight and it was great. Yeah, that's really odd. Who do you fly with?
Southwest a lot.
Interesting.
Which usually they have cran apple and snacks, and they had Coca-Cola or Sprite, and I was like, fuck.
So United hooked it up when we flew last. They gave us a little what is it? A little
maybe Southwest cheaping out.
A stroopwafel.
Oh, I love those things.
A little stroopwafel. Yeah, it's like a little caramel stroopwafel. It's like really thin
cookie things.
So good. Oh, I did have those last time I flew Southwest.
Shit is good.
And they are good. And they had. Is there a reason why you do the cranberry apple? Me and my grandma, every time we would fly when I was younger, that's all we would ever get.
Really?
Would be cranberry apple.
I do it because my dad has done it forever.
That's interesting.
Like, okay, I need to do
that's so Mark.
I used to get ginger ale as a kid.
Same. I was gonna say I always get either ginger ale or the cran apple juice.
But now my thing is if I'm feeling fun, then I get cran apple juice with a little shooter of vodka.
Ooh. Oh wow, adult version.
Yeah, adult version.
Like
I'm an adult now. Thank you very much. I'm very classy. Did you know that you get a lot drunker a lot quicker on an airplane than on the ground?
I have heard that, and I think that's true.
It's totally true because every time I have a cocktail, I'm like, because I have a pretty high tolerance for, I can drink a lot.
Like one of those shooters, and you're
I'm
feeling
like, wow, I feel a little buzzed already.
Yeah.
But then you come back down on the ground and you're like sober again. It's very fun.
You know what's nice for the flight is in Colorado you get drunker off less alcohol because of our elevation too.
Absolutely.
So I'm sure it's the same kind of like science behind the plane.
So when I go when I went to Vegas, it's not this high of altitude, and so I really could drink a lot, and I was like, why am I not getting drunk? Remember I was texting us, I was like, I feel like I can't get drunk. Yep. That's what you get for living.
That happens to me in Vegas too. Like most of the time I'm there, I feel like I'm always trying to get the next drink to get more drunk.
Interesting. Maybe all their shit's fake. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, everything in Vegas.
It's all placebo.
All right, here's the next one. Am I the asshole for refusing to pay for my friend's EpiPen? Sounds a little asshole-ish, but that's what you always think until you start reading them. True. This is a throwaway because my friends have read it and I don't want them to find this. I have a housemate, Jillian, 26, female. Why did she put that?
She's really like, out Jillian, Social Security.
I don't want them to find this, but I'm going to put their names in it.
Maybe it's like an alias.
Yeah, it could be. But she's a 26-year-old female who is severely allergic to peanuts. There are 5 of us who rent a house together, and we all agreed to put a label on our food containers to help keep Jillian safe and avoid contamination.
Okay.
I have a mini fridge in my room where I store my drinks so that I don't have to go to the kitchen if I want to drink in the middle of the night. Well, last Friday, my Filipino girlfriend gave me an authentic Filipino dish for lunch at work. It's called Care. It's an oxtail stew with a rich peanut sauce. It's in a glass container, and I saved some so I can have it for dinner. So when I got home, I put it in my mini fridge, but I forgot to eat it that night because we ordered pizza for dinner. Saturday, I went out with my girlfriend and got home around 9 p.m. When I arrived, Jillian's girlfriend, Trish, confronted me saying that I almost killed Jillian. I didn't know what she was talking about, but she went on saying how irresponsible it was of me not to label the food in my mini fridge. I asked one of our housemates what the fuck happened, and he said that Jillian had an allergic reaction to my stew because I didn't put a label on the container. And I told them it's inside my personal mini fridge, so how dare they enter my room?
Wait, this is so complicated. Okay, they're looking for beer. Okay.
Trish said when they were looking for beer, they saw my stew. Okay. And she and another housemate decided to eat it. And Jillian only tasted it, but she had an anaphylactic shock where they had to use her EpiPen to stop the swelling. Trish then demanded that I needed to pay for the EpiPen. I told them that it's not going to happen. If anything, they should be apologizing to me for trespassing and stealing my food. They called me an asshole, and she and my 3 housemates said I nearly
cost Jillian her life. And the least I could do is apologize and pay for the EpiPen.
Oh, like a replacement.
Am I the asshole?
Damn.
There's a little more info. They've given a little update. She said, Jillian was taken to the hospital. No, I never gave anyone permission to enter my room. They were drinking that time and were looking for more beer. They had ate a dish with some rice that they found on top of the mini fridge. I think Jillian ate some of the rice that had sauce on it. It says, edit update. I visited Jillian in the hospital today and she apologized to me for what happened and said it was an accident. She said she didn't eat my care, but took some rice. She didn't realize that some of the sauce had gotten in the rice bowl. It was clearly a cross-contamination. It wasn't her who went in my room. It was Trish and another housemate, Ian. I will be charging them for the stolen beer and food. I will definitely buy a lock after this incident. Thank you for your advice and judgment.
I think that the roommates who went into her food or into her fridge and stole her food should pay for it.
I agree.
Because I mean, what are you doing?
That just seems like, especially someone who has what sounds like a really severe peanut allergy. You'd think by age 26 you would know better than to like go into random fridges in people's room and just start eating things.
But I don't think Jillian stole it. I think the other roomie stole it, brought it out, and then Jillian was like, let me taste it.
But you'd think that Jillian would be like,
oh,
no, this isn't labeled in our, we have all these rules. This was from the roommate's private fridge. This could be a contamination. This is dangerous.
But maybe she didn't know she was eating, because it was like cross-contamination. She thought she was just eating the rice. Still a little risky though.
Plus, you know, it's Asian food. There's a lot of peanut sauces in that in general. So you'd think anyone who's allergic to peanuts would be extra cautious about random containers of Asian food. I don't know.
True.
That just seems kind of
Jillian
stupid.
apologized. So
I don't think Jillian's an asshole. Trish is the asshole.
Is that the one that stole the
Trish
food?
and Ian,
The fuck?
They were the one in there that went in there looking for more beer. That would piss me off.
Especially like you have your own little mini fridge. Don't touch my shit.
I had a mini fridge that we kept separate from the rest of the roommates in my room, and I would keep my like lean cuisines in there, my little frozen burritos. If anyone ever took anything out of there,
yeah, what the fuck? That's so
down.
Weird. Why are you going into a roommate's room and stealing their beer and food?
Yeah, especially that's you don't even ask. Like I'm saying, like you know, maybe you send them a text like, "Hey, do you have any beer in your fridge we can have or whatever?" And then why would you start eating their leftovers?
That's weird.
That's just so
strange.
Mm-hmm. Like it's not like it was like in the rice. It didn't really make sense if it was like. I mean, that's so strange. Like, oh, let's eat some of her leftovers.
That is really bizarre.
And then also, if you stole the beer, then you should have to pay the person back. And so, in theory, like you should be paying for the EpiPen and them back. Why does that's not... She's allowed to have peanut food in her fucking mini fridge in her private room.
Also, Trish doesn't live there. Why was Trish in the bedroom getting in the mini fridge?
Like, what the fuck?
I've even like Trish owes Jillian a fucking EpiPen.
Trish is the asshole. Case closed.
We need a gavel. Gavel. I almost said mallet. Wow, idiot. Okay. We're gonna take one more ad break and we'll be right back.
Okay, I've said this a million times, but I'm gonna say it again. Third Love bras are the most comfortable bras out there, in my opinion. They are the only bras that I will wear. I've tried several other brands over the last year just to see, to try them out, and they just don't have the comfort of Third Love. I've become such a bra snob since I've been wearing their bras. Third Love believes that every body is amazing and deserves to be treated that way. And that's why when they design underwear, loungewear, activewear, and feel good all day wear that hug better, hold stronger, and support longer. If you want to hear other people's experience with Third Love, they have over 90,000 five-star reviews, so you can check those out and hear how awesome they really are. And what's so great is their bras come in exclusive half cups. Their underwear and loungewear and activewear also comes in extra small through 3X. Plus, they have their unique fitting room quiz, which I love. It's like a personal shopper, but better. It focuses on size, breast shape, current fit issues, and your personal style to find bras and underwear that are perfect for you. And it really works. The fitting room has helped over 18 million women find their true bra size, and you could be next. They actually got me in the right bra size about 2 years ago, and life has been much better since. They guarantee that you'll love your fit. But if not, exchanges and returns are free for 60 days. And Third Love's team of expert fit stylists are available via chat or text to answer all of your questions along the way. Plus, we love that Third Love gives back. Third Love is the largest donor of undergarments in the United States. They've partnered with organizations all across the country and have donated over $40 million worth of bras to people in need. Feeling is believing. So upgrade to everyday pieces that love your body just as much as you do. And right now you can get 20% off your first order at thirdlove.com/sesh. That's 20% off at thirdlove.com/sesh. Sesh.
You know what's the worst feeling ever? When you get into a nice hot shower, you're trying to relax and have some smooth legs or underarms or whatever the hell you're trying to shave that day, and you pick up your razor and your razor is dull and rusted and you don't have replacement heads, so you're stuck either not shaving or cutting yourself because your razor blade is disgusting. Guys, with Athena Club, you don't have to worry about running out of razor heads because you can get on automatic shipment where they are constantly sending you new heads. They're nice and clean, nice and sharp, and you never have to worry about cutting yourself or using a dull, rusty razor head again. Athena Club's razor has thousands of 5-star reviews and is designed with built-in skin guards and an innovative handle to help prevent razor burn while being gentle on curves. The razor blade is surrounded by a water-activated serum with shea butter and hyaluronic acid, which is the holy grail of skincare. If you don't know that already, hyaluronic acid is a must. And the best part is the razor kit is only $9 and comes with your choice of handle color, an extra blade head, and a magnetic hook for easy shower storage. Another thing I really love about Athena Club is that you don't have to worry about running out of refills because, like I said, you get replacement blades shipped to you however often you would like. They have a ton of different colors to choose from. They even have black or white for you minimalists out there. I personally love a blue razor. I love anything blue. Give your skin some TLC and show your skin that you care with the Athena Club Razor Kit. Sign up today and you'll get 20% off your first order. Just go to athenaclub.com and use promo code SESH. That's ATHENACLUB.com with promo code SESH for 20% off today.
Well, good news, guys. Over that break, my mom just texted me and it turns out someone found her car.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Yeah, I know.
That's
good
such
news.
Weird timing.
I was really stressing out about this because my mom had been saving for this car and she just got it.
I know. She's only had it for like 6 months, maybe.
And she's had such car troubles over the years that this was a big deal for her to get this car. And then we had my grandparents' nice rug in there that was worth a lot. And someone stole that and the amps she plays guitar and sings. So
yeah,
they took that. But at least she's going to get the car back. It sounds like it's in decent condition. Someone just parked it somewhere.
Yeah, that's most of the time what they do. They steal it and then they bail on it after doing what God knows what with it.
Fuck, that's so
Or
weird.
a lot of times they'll drive it to Mexico and then bail on it. And people will find cars. The whole thing is very strange.
Yeah, I guess it was, my mom lives in Denver and it was just in Lakewood, so not too far. But
that's lucky they found it so quick.
I know, I'm really thankful. I really needed that because that has been really stressing me out.
And that it's not totaled. That's so nice. John's dad had his car stolen out of his driveway one morning.
Oh my God.
And it was gone for like months. And then they found it and it's totally fucked. It's like totaled.
It's so weird. And like, I
he
understand
didn't have comprehensive
people
insurance.
going for newer cars because the parts are worth a lot, but this wasn't even a new car or anything fancy, you know?
I don't think,
What's the point of stealing it and then just going to park it somewhere? I guess you just see if there's any
I
money
think
or
they
valuables
use it for
in
a while and then they bail on it.
Wow, that's wild.
One time, when I was, I think this is like my senior year, maybe like a year after high school, my car got stolen. My parents were driving it one night. Yeah, my parents were driving it one night because something had happened to their car. So they were using my car. And it was like a hand-me-down. Like it was an old, like whatever, like old Nissan. I think they had gone out to a bar or something. And my mom called me at like 3 a.m. and she's like, hey, can you come, like your car got stolen. And I was like, what the fuck? And so, so then we really didn't know where the car was. My mom was not very smart and she left the keys under the seat.
Oh no.
Because she didn't have a purse and I don't know why my dad didn't take the keys. Anyway, I think the cops like came, literally, it was so scary. They literally like came pounding on our door one morning and they're like Pablo PD, blah, blah, blah.
Jeez. And
so like I get up and like, cause my old room was really close to the door. And, they're like, hey, like, are you blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah, like, it was my mom's name. And they're like, oh, we found your car. And we're like, okay, well, like, let's take us to it. We found it and they had hot wired the car. Wow. It was so weird. They like took off the little ball, like the little gear shift. They put a pill bottle as a replacement.
What the fuck?
It was so like,
that is so weird.
Like, I don't know, like they fucked up my car.
Damn.
They had like a shopping list in the back seat. It was weird. Like yeah. And then left it running all night. And like when the cops obviously came, the car was running. We couldn't turn off the car because they hot wired it.
So there's no key to pull out.
But the keys were nowhere in the car, and we were freaking out because like we had like it was my house key, it was our house keys and stuff.
Oh my god!
So and like I'm sure I had some mail in there because it was my car. Like I had all my shit in there too. It was really scary for a while, and like
jeez,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, it sucks, dude. But I'm so glad your mom found your car.
Yeah.
Like,
it's okay. Damaged.
I know.
Because a lot of people will go steal like radios too out of it, like pull shit out of it.
Yeah.
People are just suck.
Ooh, Grand Theft Auto. Not
All right.
good.
I have another one.
All right, let's hear it.
Am I the asshole for refusing to drop charges against a 16-year-old?
Oh,
Spicy.
no. 16-year-old.
Okay. So my brother, a 17-year-old male, lives with me, a 25-year-old female, and my husband, a 26-year-old male.
Okay.
Full time since our parents passed away in an accident in late February, last February. Oh, that's horrible.
That is horrible.
He's a great kid, but losing our parents made him a quiet, sad young boy. I've tried to encourage him to attend therapy so he can work on his grief, but he has refused every single time, telling me that he's not ready yet. I get it. Everyone works at their own pace, and as long as he's not deliberately hurting himself, I won't pressure him. I try to be involved in his life as much as I can be without it being overwhelming. We enjoy movie nights or binge watching shows on the weekend, and he also helps my husband with his old car. Before our parents' passing, my brother had a girlfriend, 16, and she seemed like a good kid too. But after the funeral, my brother decided that being in a relationship wasn't what he needed at the time and broke up with her. Totally valid. But she didn't take it very well and was sure that my brother only needed some time or some love to heal.
Oh God. Oh, you can fix him? The classic. I can fix him.
Okay. Last month, she began to drop letters and gifts off to our door, and my brother refused to open them every single time. She used to message and call him too, and I could see the distress on my brother's face. The worst thing happened last Friday. It was my brother's birthday, and my husband and I decided to take him out. When we got back, he went to his room, and as soon as he did, he came down running.
Oh.
Somehow, his ex-girlfriend found her way into my house, arranged his room with photos of him and her, their friends and our family, put some balloons up, and was waiting for him with a cake. Mind you, this is creepy as fuck. So while my husband and I entertained her, I called police, and they took her in for trespassing on private property. My brother is thankful, but my husband and the kids' parents are sure I'm overreacting and that I should drop the charges because she was trying to do something nice. Little update. I just talked to my brother and we agreed on getting a restraining order no matter what. He'll be switching rooms since he told me that he can't sleep in there anymore.
Oh my
Our
God.
guest room is a bit smaller, but he said he doesn't care. That's it for now. He hasn't said anything about therapy or dropping the charges.
Oh my Damn,
God,
that took a turn.
wild.
Holy shit.
She broke
She's like,
in
surprise,
there?
motherfucker, have your cake.
That's wow. And it's not even his apartment.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, if you're dating someone, you somehow get into their apartment, decorate it. It's a fun birthday surprise.
not when he's basically like, please leave me alone. And she's like,
Made
hell
it very
no.
clear. I don't want anything to do with you.
So what does she do? Breaks into not even his apartment. Okay.
Yeah,
That's
his
going to turn out
sister's
good.
house.
Yikes.
Wow. So would you drop charges if it were you? Would you just let it go and move on, or
I
do you
need
think
more
she deserves
context
it?
because
I agree.
is she mentally unstable to the point where it could get, because I feel like she's making the kid more distressed, the brother.
Yeah, clearly.
So, and it's not, the message isn't coming across to her. She's not receiving it or ignoring it or whatever. The fact that he's like, please, I need some space.
Yeah.
This is not working.
And this is dangerous, like above and beyond behavior that I think she should learn something from. That
Yeah.
you can't do this. Just
No.
letting her get away with it. Who knows? She'll go and do this to someone else or think it's okay to just break into people's houses.
Yeah. I need more context, because what if she was like, holy shit, I'm sorry, and like really would leave him alone? I don't know. But from just what I'm reading,
Yeah.
I would probably keep the restraining order.
Oh, I would definitely keep the restraining
would
order. I don't know
probably-
about the charges. I don't know if that would be more stressful for him to deal with, more stressful for all of them to deal
Right.
with. But maybe she really needs that lesson.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. I
Can't
don't
just
know.
do shit like that and be like, oh, well, I had good intentions.
Yeah. What the fuck?
What if someone stole my mom's car and then decorated it and put balloons in it? Would we just let it all go as
like,
fine?
oh, it's fine. It's a prank.
Yeah, it's just trying to be nice, you know, decorating
Yeah, that's
it.
a great point. Mhm.
Yeah, it's really, really bad behavior. And I think she should have to pick.
I mean, that's trespassing. That is trespassing.
Yeah.
The fuck?
100%.
Also-
It's like stalking.
I'm curious as to how like because she said the husband like was distracting the girl while she was calling the cops. It seemed to be like not like an explosive thing or anything. Yeah. I don't know. That's just so, I don't know.
But for her brother to come running down from the room, like literally scared.
He does not want
And now he's not sleeping in the room anymore. That's so traumatic. And he's already dealing with a lot from losing his parents.
And I'm sure there's more to the story when it comes to this girl that was left out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I don't know about that. I have a question now. Did you, when roommate peed in your mouthwash and you guys went to court, did she get charged?
Yes. Or no, I decided not to press charges.
So you decided not to?
I just said as long as I have a restraining order and she gets kicked out of the school, then I'm fine. Yeah, maybe we got to do an episode talking about that. That was some interesting times.
That was.
Yeah, but I brought her to court. I could have pressed charges. I just decided not to.
Yeah, interesting.
Because it just seemed like.
Do you regret it? Not pressing charges?
No. I'm happy I didn't, because I think that would have been worse personally. I mean, she was already going to lose her scholarship, be kicked out of school over it. And I mean, she deserved that.
Yeah. Oh, I
thought that was enough of a punishment.
That was crazy.
I have a crazy story that happened to one of my best friends freshman year in the dorms, and these dudes did get charged, which they let us know if you wanted us to do an episode on crazy.
Now I want to know though.
I feel like I probably told you. I'll tell you after. I'm not going to spoil it now, though.
Okay, maybe we need
like a whole
stories.
episode. Yeah, we need to do like a whole episode on, because this was fucking crazy. And my mom got involved because like I called my mom crying. I was like, oh my God, this terrible thing happened.
I remember this.
I can't even. Okay, it's fucking crazy.
I remember this shit now.
And they got kicked out and charged.
We need to talk about that.
Which they should have.
Yeah, that was wild. I remember all that now. Holy shit.
We could do a whole episode on our dorm stories freshman year.
We could.
Let us
know. It was a wild time.
You've got some shit too?
Yeah, I've got some gnarly stories.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, let's do it, guys.
Then. Oh, boy.
Okay, let's do one more of these, though, before we wrap it up for today.
Let's do it. Alrighty, and our last one for today is, am I the asshole for saying my sister technically laid an egg? That's awesome. Hey, guys, this is kind of silly, but she got really mad at me. So I am a 29-year-old female, and my sister is a 35-year-old female. Recently had a baby girl, and the baby came out still in the sack, and the doctor had to rip it open a little to let the baby out. What? I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah, me either. That's scary.
Oh my God, that's scary. It was really cool to see, and everyone was happy and healthy. Okay, that's good. We were all seeing the baby a few days later and talking about the, quote, birthing experience when I jokingly said that technically she laid an egg. Well, my sister didn't find it funny and said, I'm not a fucking chicken. Oh my God.
Wait, I'm not understanding how she laid an egg though.
Because there was when she gave birth, the baby was in the sack. So technically like that's the egg.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess there's soft, like snakes come in a soft
like
egg.
Little egg. Yeah. Our mom said that I was being insensitive because she's still exhausted recovering and to give her space. So am I the asshole? I thought it was funny.
I don't think she's an asshole. I think that is funny.
I'm not a fucking
Personally,
chicken.
If you said that to me after I gave birth, I would be laughing hysterically. I think that's a good joke.
Laid an egg. I think it's hilarious.
It's funny.
And the baby's fine. Yeah, it'd be different if like something bad happened to the baby or the mom. But they're chilling. They're happy and healthy according to this.
Just a little jokester, you know.
A little jokey.
Maybe she's chicken laid the egg. I understand. It's a sensitive experience.
Who came first, the baby or the sack?
Okay, actually, I think we have time for one more because that one was pretty short.
Yeah, it was.
Am I the asshole for not wanting to pay for my coworker's new aquarium?
Oh, new
Interesting.
Aquarium. Fun.
My coworker has a 20-gallon aquarium in her office that's been there a year. It's sitting on a very long shelf. And without thinking, I leaned on the shelf with my full weight, getting something from her desk. When I stopped leaning on the shelf shook and the tank fell and shattered all over the floor.
Oh, dude, that's so shitty.
She was at lunch when this happened. Some of the techs tried to help me get all of her female betas into cups.
Oh, no.
Ooh. When she came back from lunch, she freaked out and screamed at me, telling me no one should have been in her office to begin with her not being there. 4 out of 7 of her beta died and about half of her plants. She brought me a receipt this morning saying I need to reimburse her. It came out to $250 worth of plants, rocks, and other stuff, which is insane. She also told me that she has ordered $75 worth of specially bred beta females from the same breeder she got her previous fish from.
Whoa,
she said sororities are extremely hard to keep. Oh, that's what they call them? What? A group of beta girls is a sorority?
Shut up. Oh my God.
Well, they're betas, right?
they're paid a sorority.
That is so funny. Oh my God.
That is the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life.
And then she said, I added stress to her because now she has to start over.
Okay.
Which I guess it's a lot of work. I totally get that.
Yeah.
Half my office says I should not have to pay for it because it was her choice to build it. And the other half says I should. Would I really be the asshole if I refused to pay? She should have had a sign saying don't touch the shelf if it was that flimsy. Update, I am aware that I am the asshole, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
I will be paying for anything and everything she needs. I wrote this when I was in shock due to the cost, but you have made me realize I'm 100% wrong. I will also be giving her extra compensation.
As
Good
you
for
should.
you.
Good for you.
Good
You
for
were the
you.
asshole with peace and love.
Yeah,
But now
I
you're
mean,
not if you
it was an
came to your
accidental
senses.
asshole moment,
Yeah,
but yes,
but still, like,
you
it's
were
your
in the
fault.
wrong.
You know,
100%.
if you break someone's shit, whether, of course, it was an accident most of the time, but
Yeah.
you still gotta replace.
Yeah, you went into her office, and that's such a. I mean, it's her pets. You've got to understand how much
fucked.
work and love goes
And fish
into
tanks are
that.
hella work.
Yes,
like, to establish
so much
one.
work.
Yeah,
I'd be heartbroken. God,
I know, that would really suck.
Especially since they're like specialty beta fish.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real.
Like-
Sounds like she's really into like the whole breeding thing. And she killed her plants. Like the sorority's dead.
Yeah.
That was like terrible.
Sorority's
You have
all-
to go through recruitment all over again. Like, fuck.
Yep.
Initiation, the whole 9 yards. That's wild.
$250 worth of plants and rocks and other stuff is, she said, which is insane. That's pretty normal for a fish tank. That's kind of
I thought it was
low.
gonna be like $2,000 or something. Who knows?
Yeah, so $75 worth of specialty bred females from the same breeder. That's not that much. It's like $315. That's $325. That's the least you can do for knocking over her whole tank and being in her office.
Yeah.
That's just creepy.
I agree.
You were the asshole. Glad you realized it.
Good for you. Excellent work. I love a good turnaround when you're like, oh shit, I fucked
do
up.
too. And they're like, yeah. At least she could have, realized her problems.
Yeah.
It's more than many people can do.
Thank God we love that. Well, anyways, this has been quite an episode.
It has been eventful.
It has been eventful. We've got ghosts. We've got fires.
Do you think we should attempt to bring the fire pit back? Or should we just call it quits?
I feel as though maybe we should bring the fire pit back, but have a little like sand tray underneath it.
That's a brilliant idea, Janelle. That's it.
Okay. Safety first.
This is why
folks.
I have her around. She's
Safety
got great
is the number one
ideas.
priority. That's
Janelle's
right.
an excellent problem solver.
I love a good problem solve.
The amount of problems I've brought to her and she like figures out a solution. Real
Because
good.
I'm
I
like,
wouldn't
how
have even
can we
thought
do
of
this?
that. Yeah, like
Because our
sand.
next table's really cute. I don't want to, and I don't think it's as stable as this.
No, I don't know if it has as much of a coating on it either.
Exactly. And I'm not trying to burn it. It's a nice table we're ordering here.
Yeah, I don't know if we can tell Josh about that, or he might just nix the idea altogether.
So we go in, he's like, how was recording? We're all supposed to just be like, good, and then hope he never watches this. Okay, people, well, if you watch this, you are not allowed to fucking tweet him or anything.
Yeah, don't tell him what we did,
him.
okay? We're trying to be able to have this in the next studio.
We're trying to have
I think
a
it could
good
be
time.
a great addition to Mile Higher. I think it could match our background really well, our next background.
And we need to have a fucking fire extinguisher too at this studio.
Well, we have one at the office. So we're all
do?
good.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
We're good.
Okay,
Don't worry.
let's have that, a fire blanket, and a little sand pit around it.
Yeah, we'll come up with some better safety. Agreed. This was a little impulsive. My bad, y'all. But
You were like, oh,
The
it's
intentions were
filled
there.
up a little high, LOL. And then this table just jiggles too much. And what do you know? Overflow.
it's okay. Our
You know what?
spirit guides are watching out for
You
us.
live and you learn.
Exactly.
True that.
You live and you learn.
Be
You can't learn without living and making mistakes first, okay?
That is
We
right.
all make mistakes. But
And
we hope
with
you guys
that being
enjoyed
said-
this episode. We will be back next week, possibly talking about Britney. We'll see.
Yeah.
Gonna kind of see how things play out in the next week. But we will be here and we will see you then. But until then, keep it fresh.
Wow. Wrong ending.
Oh shit, you're right.
Hello?
Okay, until the next sesh.
Keep it fresh.